Good morning. Abstinence. Experience strength and hope from members of Overeaters Anonymous. This one's entitled Abstinence. It's not a numbers game. Last night during pitch time, I said my piece, but I left the meeting wondering if what I said was what I meant to say. My heart was going out to newcomers and others who have not quite been able to let go and let God, meaning help them with their abstinence. Because many OAs in my area are blessed with great gifts of long-standing abstinence, our meetings are often abstinence-oriented. This is a wonderful thing for us and exactly what I need. But I've noticed that some of our newcomers and a few of our diligent but non-abstinent members are either dropping out or fighting their reluctance to attend meetings. Because they are not currently abstinent, they are feeling less than others. OA is not a diet club, but it's not an abstinent seniority club either. OA is a program that uses the 12 steps to help compulsive overeaters find peace, health, and recovery from their food obsession. The first day of abstinence for a newcomer is just as important as day 2347 for an old-timer. Often I begin my pitch with, "Hi, I'm CW, and I'm a compulsive overeater, and this is my blank day, month, year of abstinence. For me, my abstinence is something to celebrate." But thinking back, perhaps I've been a little smug as I have remained abstinent through the generosity of my higher power. I have gained more compassion for those still compulsively overeating. I have noticed smiles freeze on faces and eyes show despair every time a member proclaims his or her length of abstinence. So after much deliberation, I've decided to change my little introduction. From now on, I'll say, "Hi, I'm CW, and I'm a compulsive overeater, and thanks to my higher power, today I am abstinent." When they pass around the sheet that lists abstinent birthdays, I won't add my name. Still, I wonder about what I said last night. I do have a tendency to sound preachy. I'd like to fix everyone and everything, anything to distract me from my problems. Although I have definite opinions about the competition that can result when comparing one member's length of abstinence to another, I have an even stronger conviction about the concept of abstinence. Before my commitment to abstinence in OA, I allowed greed, self-centeredness, jealousy, and envy to consume me. I was miserable, and I made sure that those closest to me knew it. On the other hand, in my public life, I was cheerful and witty, and I would often go out of my way for those who would give me approval and attention. I was at the mercy of my disease for 32 years. I don't want to go back. Abstinence is absolutely essential to peace and sanity. It is more important than anything to me, more than my religious beliefs, and more than my love for my husband, children, and family. And they are all worth going to any length for. You see, if I'm not abstinent, I cannot appreciate or participate in those wonders. Abstinent for today, I see with new eyes a world I occupied all my life but never saw. A child's struggles, a husband's disappointment, a beautiful landscape. Abstinent for today, I am willing to go to a movie or a play without promise that I'll be taken out for a huge dinner also. Abstinent for today, I find that my children are for loving, hugging, fussing over, and holding hands with, not for showering with tons of sugared treats I bought for them, but ate by myself instead. So, if you were at that meeting and I left you a little confused, I apologize. In the future, you won't find me listing my abstinence in numbers of days. But don't let that fool you. It's still the most important thing in my life. And that comes from a member in Aloha, Oregon. Yeah, that's great. So I don't have that connection to my experience in Overeaters Anonymous or with abstinence from compulsive overeating, but I definitely have that experience in Narcotics Anonymous and Alcoholics Anonymous. I'm an old timer. I've got 29 years. Occasionally, I'll figure out how many days that is, and it's a bunch of days. And and I don't throw my clean date or my amount of time in with my shares that often. I do occasionally, but not that often. I like to focus on staying clean and sober and abstinent just for today, just these 24 hours. It is a daily reprieve. That's straight out of the big book. I think that's the first time I've ever really actually quoted the big book because I'm really NA. But um, yeah, it's a really for me it resonates, and our primary purpose is to carry the message to the still sick and suffering, and those are the newcomers. They are the most important people at every meeting, and you got to find a way to make them feel as welcome as possible because they're almost always crawling out of their skin and really don't want to be there. And no use in driving a nail in deeper that they've already pounded down as deep as possible. So, yeah, be kind, be compassionate, be gracious, be considerate. Those are assets that many of us in and out of 12-step programs could really use more of. So, I'll do my best today to be kind and compassionate and considerate, and also with a sense of boundaries as well, right? So, not looking to throw my vulnerability out there for the masses to step on either. So, safe and sane, safe and sane, safe and sane. So, have a great day. Thank you. Abstinent day.